Welcome, guys, to another podcast. What is it, Game Week 3?
Yes, it is.
Just had? Fantastic. How are you two doing?
Brilliant.
Yeah, good, mate, yeah.
I know we lost, but not bad. It's City, innit? So it's what it is.
I think, yeah. So,
Yeah.
Go on. He wanted an Arsenal rant. He said this before we started recording, so go on.
Nah, it's not an Arsenal rant. I just want to get us out the fucking way so I can get this fucking done and dusted. So we played Brighton. Brighton's always a difficult game. Doesn't help when our main fucking midfielder gets sent off for something fucking...
We're going straight to that anyway.
Yes, fuck the goal. Kai Havertz scored, well done. Also,
Good goal, by the way, really good goal.
Well, Lewis Dunk shouldn't be getting bossed off the ball by Bukayo Saka.
I think the only thing I can think of is that he thinks it's going to be considered a foul because they protect centre-backs quite heavily.
yeah.
But no.
Still.
No, I agree with that.
But yeah, for as much as I slate Havertz, it was
Good
actually a
finisher.
good goal for him.
Do you know one thing you never associate Kai Havertz is not to take the piss out of him.
Finish
It's
it?
Yeah.
composure.
No. We saw that in the second half. Don't you worry about that.
Like,
And-
I
you get what I
genuinely,
mean?
yeah, because normally, I'm not going to lie, most of his goals come because he's just in the way and the ball bounces off him.
Mm.
So
Whereas
he's,
this was
in
actually...
the place he needs to be. That's what you mean.
I'd agree with that. It is very good.
Yeah,
It's very good
like
position.
his attacking positioning is good, but what I mean is he's just like kind of like a blunt object. The ball hits him and goes in half the time.
Yep.
Whereas this was actually just a genuinely good finish. I'll give him that. I can't say
the
anything.
Rice one then.
Well, it's another game where it should have been fucking done and dusted within the first 15 minutes. But it wasn't. Declan Rice before half time went in with a sliding tackle and caught whoever it was, can't remember.
That he didn't need to make.
They did need to make. And you know what really...
That's important, sorry.
You know what really pisses me off with that? Go and watch the replay. He's looking at the man. He's looking to see where the man was, and then he slides. Not to be, like, to catch him and injure him or anything. Why is he not looking at the fucking ball, is my question. He slid in, and you know what? He is smart, because he hasn't went with studs up. He's went with his foot kind of...
Yeah, you'll never get really a reddish challenge from Declan, I think, usually.
Any Arsenal fan that is debating if that should have been a yellow,
Yeah.
go and watch any other game. It's a yellow.
Is it Buck coming in?
No, that is a yellow, 100%.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Second half, he's committed a foul on, who was it?
No, so you think, well,
No,
yeah.
he did. He committed a foul. So then the
Veltman,
ball,
I think it was.
Veltman, he was a prick all game. And then the ball's still moving. He's kicked it into Rice. Rice has then nudged the ball out of the way, kicking it. And Veltman should belted him.
No, so Veltman's looked to take it quick, and Declan Rice has kicked it out of Veltman's path, which he's already taken a kick,
So,
which is a yellow card.
But
End of.
Would the ball have been put back?
That's law.
No, but 2 seconds. Would the ball been put back for the free kick to be taken again?
Well, I don't know, because it's on
It
the
would be-
it's referee's discretion. You don't know that as well as I don't.
No, I do, because the ball's moving.
Yeah, what I'm saying is,
If the ball's moving, would the ball go back?
what I'm saying is
We're
categorically,
gonna have an
I didn't think the ball was moving. Declan Rice has made the ball move.
No, the ball was
Veltman was
moving
looking
before.
to take it quick.
No, the ball was moving
So-
before Veltman.
What we're also completely ignoring the fact of he's kicked the ball away, and he's kicked the ball away. That's factual.
He's nudged it.
He's kicked.
A couple
He's
of
moved the
fucking
ball away
inches.
from where he was going to kick it from,
Okay.
right? And then he has actually been hit on the after swing of Veltman's
You know
kick.
what the funny thing is? We're actually going to agree with the outcome, but we're disagreeing.
He's gone down like he's been shot.
He has been.
Do you know what? This is one thing I don't think I saw a lot of Declan Rice at West Ham, and I know people can say he's getting more clever under Arteta. I hate that side of the game.
It's not. It's
He's
not
a fucking
clever.
idiot.
That's one thing I would not
It's shit
say.
hassery, innit?
But the reason why it was picked up on was because Jesus done it twice against Wolves and didn't get penalised at all. I think personally it's been a ref's brief.
I think
Disagree.
that I do think
I'm not terrible for it.
the-
Every single time any team take it quick,
Mhm.
someone always gets in the way of it.
We're not the only ones that do it.
No, I never said you were.
you're not.
Well,
But you lot do it. It isn't just the fact you do it. So, like against Man United, do it. They're a counter-attacking team. It makes sense. If it's Man City, it doesn't really make sense because they do a slow build-up anyway.
Yeah.
But like, why are you doing it in that corner?
Yeah, no, I agree. It's stupid. And if you're a 100 million rated player and you're already on a yellow, don't do anything stupid to get fucking sent off.
No.
What's the second yellow?
The
He goes
problem
out.
is, yeah,
Yes, it is. But it's a second yellow.
Yeah, no, but it was going to. Yeah, but he got sent off. What I mean is, don't put yourself in that position to possibly.
But you know what I don't
booked
agree
at all.
with? Sorry, if pundits have come out and gone, well, it would be a yellow, but it's not a second yellow because it's a higher threshold. No, right.
No,
I
it's still a yellow.
kind of get it, a higher threshold thing, but it's letter of the law. It
See,
isn't even a threshold. I'd get the threshold thing if it was a tackle, but it's not a tackle.
The problem for me is this second yellow shit is just stupid. If it is a yellow, whether it's light or not, it's a yellow.
Yeah, no,
2 yellows equal a red card. That's it. End of. There shouldn't be. It's like when you see players commit fouls now, and they go, "Oh, well, I've only done one." You don't get 6 chances per card, mate.
No, I disagree.
See, I think if you've committed a foul, and it is a serious foul, then it's a yellow.
You know what I would say? If it's something that the referees have looked upon before the season started, which they came out and said is they're going to crack down on kicking the ball away.
Mm.
They said that
It's
is
an
one of the
absolute
things.
piss take.
No,
that's why.
But no, absolutely.
And then the alternative was, what everyone was doing, there was 2 alternatives when people weren't kicking it away. They either picked it up and walked it along,
Yeah,
to slow it down anyway,
Yeah.
or they just blocked.
They checked on that.
Yeah,
I remember one game he done. He
Yeah.
picked up and just went, "Oh, I've got it."
Piquet does it all the time. He just picks the ball up after a foul's committed.
Yeah, I hate
But
it.
you know-
I can't stand
If
it.
we're just going on about the Brighton game, it happened 2-3 times before Rice, which wasn't picked up on. João Pedri has booted it halfway across the pitch.
Yeah, it was off the ball. It was off the pitch.
Yeah, but he stopped it from restarting quickly.
Yeah, I understand that, but I don't think it's in the rules if it's off the pitch. It's not affecting the game.
But if you're going to try and restart,
No,
I
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying
you still
is
kick the ball away, but I think because it's not in active play, they effectively don't consider it as interfering with the game. Whereas, so ironically, I think because he was off, if he was like a footstep on the pitch, I think then you'd be right and get a yellow for. And he's kicked the ball away.
when it's off the pitch, it's not.
Oh yeah, no,
It's off the pitch for me and you.
yeah,
It's not that
yeah.
far off the, and he just fucking hoofed it. He should have the yellow for it.
yeah.
You know what? The Veltman should have the yellow for the yellow too. You can't just boot a player.
He's
I'm
in the
sorry.
way. Why is he in the way? They're not even 10 yards back.
So they always try and boot the ball into a player that's standing close to say he's there.
He's
ref.
in the way, yeah.
Yeah, but he fucking booted him.
But he's moved in the way of it, though.
No, he hasn't moved in the way. of
Deck
it.
moved in the way.
He didn't. He
Don't kid
kicked
yourself.
the ball.
No, he didn't.
He kicked
He
the
kicked the
ball.
ball. He needed to get closer to the ball to kick it.
Ball got kicked to him.
No, come on, Gav.
Please watch it again. The ball got kicked to him.
It's absolutely mad.
Okay.
It's just a second yellow. I don't understand these Arsenal fans that are crying wolf
It is a second yellow. I'm not debating it's a second yellow.
You literally don't think you should be.
No, I didn't say that.
No, he said he does. He thinks Veltman should have got yellow.
They both should have got yellow.
Well, how does that change any of the decision, though?
I didn't say it did. I'm just.
Why should he get a
No.
yellow? Because someone's moved closer to the ball
He's
in the way.
fucking booted him.
He's booted him, has he?
He's booted him.
Oh, so it doesn't matter about having a red. He'll be injured for the next 3 months. 'Cause he's got kicked.
No. Rice should have been sent off, but
Yeah.
double yellow. That 100%. I'm not saying that. But if you're going to book on somebody because
Do you know what?
they've come out and said it's because he nudged the ball away.
No, genuinely, if he wasn't on a yellow, he should have been sent off anyway.
But they've came and said
Technically,
they've
he's
nudged
kicked
the
the
ball
ball and
away.
dived.
He didn't dive.
Yeah.
he
My
did
God.
get kicked.
Gav.
No.
He done, mate. Whoa. He grabbed his knee. For anyone that's not seeing this, he's grabbed his knee,
He's on.
rolled about a bit, and then looked at the ref and gone, "Come on, ref." You're like, why are you falling about the gaff then?
Okay.
You ain't know it, yeah.
So can I say my
Go on.
piece? Thank you. I was going to before you said that. He's clinched his knee. I should be like, well, that's a bit sore.
Like he's been shot.
Then went down. Then acted like that.
Yeah,
It's a dive.
It's
It's
simulation.
diving simulation. That's what that is.
At least when Saka goes down, right, it's straight after contact, and he does his little, and then he.
Right.
but-
Let's
but-
just end. But he should have had a second yellow, which he did.
Yeah.
That one should have had a yellow
No.
throughout the fucking game.
Oh,
Yes, he
throughout the
should
game,
have.
maybe. but
Throughout the game, he should have.
Not that.
Joe Pedri should have had a yellow. My main critical point coming from that is the referees are not, what's the word? Consistent throughout every fucking game. Throughout the game, he wasn't consistent
This
for
will become a
Brighton.
weekly topic. to
No,
be
but
fair,
he
if
wasn't
It
consistent.
did last season
Yeah.
because the problem is with different things this season.
But
At the moment,
He wasn't
At
consistent
the
for
moment.
Brighton, and he wasn't consistent for Arsenal. I'm not just sitting here going, Arsenal didn't get this decision, Arsenal didn't get that decision. It was for both teams. Saka goes down quite easy. I don't know how many times he needs to get fucking booted to get a foul. I really don't.
Yeah, but that,
Also,
that-
Veltman,
by the way, that is a lot of players.
not 100%.
Like
but they're
you see
close.
that for instance, the Kudus one yesterday.
Mhm.
Kudus back 3 times. Every single time he gets a dribble, people just start kicking the back
Yeah.
legs.
Yeah.
Mad.
I think
That
the
should
problem
be
is
given.
wingers at the moment just aren't getting
Look
decisions.
at Paqueta. Paqueta just gets dragged. By the way, he goes down easy.
But the
I'm not
problem
saying
is-
he
But
doesn't.
you'll get it then, because it doesn't matter that he goes down easy. If he gets fucking kicked, like he actually gets like
Yeah,
ankle,
really bad with
then-
Paqueta is Paqueta does a lot of the half turn, sort of half turn and run, and all the time when he does someone, they just grab onto him.
Yeah.
And then it's not considered a transition foul, is it? Because he hasn't passed the ball away into transition. He's transitioning.
I think
He's
there's,
beat a
I
man,
think
he's
there's too many
transitioning.
now where like you've got fouls that aren't being given, and then you've got players like Bruno Guimaraes that gets away with murder.
Yeah, he does get away with
He
it.
gets away with. Joe Linton gets away with murder. He just throws people about, mate.
Uh,
This is football, not wrestling. Like, what are
I'll
you doing?
say one decision they did get right, and I've seen quite a lot of Arsenal fans, surprisingly, claim in the first 10 or so minutes, the balls went in and it's clipped the boy on the arm. The boy hasn't moved his arm. He hasn't moved his arm in. His arm just stayed still. And it wasn't that far away from
What,
it.
so as in it's
It's literally hit.
They don't give it an out anyway, do they?
It's not.
I mean, who knows the fucking rules?
If he's went, oof, then absolutely.
yeah.
Fucking follow it. Give
But-
it a pen. But it's not.
No.
It's not a pen.
No.
But consistency is going to be the fucking problem. And I swear to God, if we get an apology, they can fuck off.
For who?
I
No,
don't-
because apparently they're all wanting an apology.
If the PGMOL comes out and apologises for officiating in line with the rules,
Then
you've
there's
lost
no point.
You've lost
There's no
no
point.
points.
Then,
That
haven't
they
you?
should have. But my thing in the
No, but hang about. You can't apologise to Arsenal for not yellowing a Brighton pen and change the game.
But my thing
Yeah.
here is the ball was moving, so the free kick could have been null and void. He's pointed it into the player, which we've seen folk get yellow carded for that anyway, previously. He has then followed through, so to speak, caught Rice. Rice is also...
Is he okay, by the way?
He's
Is
nice.
Declan Rice okay?
He's just upset he misses North London derby.
Is he?
My thing is...
Oh, is that what the worry is? Is this why the Arsenal fans are going mental? Is because you might miss out and you hold midfielder for
No,
Spurs?
we will miss out on him, but my thing
Well,
is...
you can't overturn 2 yellows, so yeah, you definitely
Yeah.
will.
Yeah, my thing is...
Do you think that's what the outrage is for? If it was Ipswich next, do you think you care as much?
I think it's a bit of
I think
consistency.
you're right.
It's a bit of consistency missing out Rice in North London.
What does mean is I've seen it online today and a bit of yesterday where it's like, oh, I know they followed the rules, but I'll stop you there. There's no but. There's no but. It's 2 yellows. It's actually 2 yellows in that one play, but we'll leave that because that, in my opinion, would be controversial. If you done him for kicking the ball away and then diving or simulation, that is. I'd actually applaud Chris Kavanagh for doing that, but
No, 'cause-
it's very hard to enforce the rest of the season.
no, because me and you disagreed on Tomiyasu, Crystal Palace last season. He got booked and then booked again
Yeah,
for what you've just said.
yeah.
So how? But then.
No,
you-
I said
you
I'd applaud
agreed.
him. I would applaud
Oh.
Chris Kavanagh. No, hang about because he's following the rules. But the problem is with the fan base and also, with fan bases and also the pundits would slaughter him.
Get him fucking-
You and me out there.
I think the biggest problem is, I think you're right. I think consistency is going to be the biggest problem, Gav. But I think that if the ref is following the rules and they actively follow it to the letter and they're doing that, I don't think any of us can.
Your
moan,
ref performance you want.
which is the biggest thing.
Your
But
What would you want?
if one, it doesn't matter if you kick it fucking centimetres or kick it fucking halfway up the pitch.
You should be
A yellow's a yellow.
Yeah, if you've actively kicked it away
In
from
that
play.
game, he hadn't followed it 3 times before Declan Rice. So, can you not understand why I'm pissed?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no,
because
I
I know the
understand.
worry is as well. But did Chris Kavanagh go up and go, "Oh, right, it's your first warning now," or something like that? My
No.
point is, we don't know because he's not mic'd up. Is part of the
No,
problem.
I can tell you, Warren.
That's
Is
Montero.
it? Yeah, that's part of the problem. Is he might have gone down the tunnel, gone like that. By the way, stop kicking it away because the next one's a yellow. By the way, and my thing is Rice knew what he was doing. You might not agree with this, and that's fine. In my opinion, he moved in the way of it and actively kicked it. He knew what he was doing, and he's looking at him like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Do me a favour, mate. Don't piss in my
Yeah.
pocket and tell me it's raining. I know you know what you're doing. What are you moaning for?
It's like I do think you're right. I think Arsenal fans are more pissed off because we've got North London derby coming up.
Yeah, big game in it.
But it's so and rightly so. Obviously, it's a North London derby. But yeah, he's been second yellowed. Rightly so. He's been sent off, which is the right outcome. But I think free kicks, mate, they're not being honoured now. No one's standing 10 bloody metres away. Look at Gordon today. He did the same
He was a
thing.
fucking spectator for that free kick. You know what I mean?
mad.
Like literally, he was pretty much standing next to the kick taker going, "I tell you what, mate, I put a bit of curve on
The
that."
referee allowed it. Just like, fuck it, go on.
So,
you don't care anymore.
free kicks aren't being honoured now. The 10-metre thing, which I don't believe is right, but the interfering with play, like the picking the ball up and walking away and dropping it and shit like that,
fucking
pathetic, mate.
them straight away.
The referee matches that I like is like, for example, we just watched United Liverpool. I couldn't even tell you the referee was.
Taylor.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
I like those performances.
Yeah.
Where I don't know who it is. Because it tells you something. If you watch 90 minutes and you don't even think about the ref, they've probably done a good job.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be known.
Yeah.
They should be able to go about their business quietly and officiate.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think if you know a ref by name, it's usually a bad thing.
Yeah.
And if
David Coote, Kavanagh, that's fucking.
When you start a
Mike
game and if you see a ref and you instantly roll your eyes into the back of your head.
Yeah, no, what I mean
bad.
more is if you've watched the whole game and then
That's
someone
right.
goes up to you, I mean, it was only an hour ago, goes, "Who's ref today?" You go, "No idea."
I've run out of referees I fucking like.
Are you worried for Spurs?
Well, it's not going to be fucking pleasant. Odegaard might have picked up an injury, which is fantastic.
Ooh.
Timber looks like he could be he had a knock because he went down and got medical come on.
Do we know if Solanke's back for that game?
Couldn't give a fuck about Tottenham.
I think I genuinely think after their performance today, though, they were a bit lacklustre, but they were better in the second half against Newcastle. So you're not.
We were still quite competent with 10 men.
Yeah.
With our holding possibly.
I don't know if conceding within 7
Both-
minutes and losing yard
both-
midfield is competent, though.
But if you look at it, it was due to the fact that we hadn't actually sorted where Rice was.
Yeah, that's what you said.
No, but 2 seconds. Once we actually sorted it, they didn't.
I think Spurs.
They threatened, but they didn't look like scoring.
You know as well as I do, the North London derby doesn't always come down to skill
No,
either.
100%.
It does come down to who turns up and plays the game.
Is that Spurs as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
don't like them.
I'm sure it's a White Hart Lane. So
7 out of 9, though. Can't be mad at that. 7 out of 9? Yeah, 7 out of 9.
I can. I'm being greedy because I wanted 9. But you need 9. You need 9 with Spurs and City coming up back to back.
Oh, of course,
they're both
yeah.
away too.
So I was thinking, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, are they?
They're both away. Exactly. You need to keep the momentum running.
the biggest problem
Well,
is going to
okay,
be
sorry. So then you're 2 points behind City just now. Would you take a draw at the Etihad?
Oh, I'm not even thinking of the Etihad.
No, hang about. No, because apparently this was a brilliant result last
I'm
year.
not thinking about the Etihad. That's the answer I'm going to give you. I'm taking it game by
But
game.
you're ready now. You're mature. You've learnt your lessons. You're going to win the league.
Apparently fucking not.
So you win at the Etihad.
Learning lessons, I mean.
So you'll win at the Etihad.
I don't think they'll win at White Hart Lane.
You know what's worrying?
Quite honestly,
So you win at the Etihad.
if Solanke,
I'm going to press you on it.
No,
You're
2
going to
seconds. You know what's worrying? They're being able to win.
flip flopping.
No, 2 seconds. Just let me fucking speak. What's worrying is City are winning comfortably without needing Rodri.
Yeah.
And that was always the argument going, can City do it without Rodri?
and
Can they do? Yeah, they can.
The problem is though, Haaland has just hit the ball running.
Yeah.
He looks.
You know what?
So
Gabriel,
keen.
fucking kick him. It doesn't matter if you kick.
So you win at the Etihad.
Fucking kick him.
I don't think they'll win it. Yeah, I'd be very
I'm not
surprised.
answering that
You
question.
take a draw.
I'm not answering the question.
Would you take a draw?
I'm not thinking about the Etihad. It's what is it? 3 weeks away? 4 weeks away?
All right, we win at White Hart Lane.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Tottenham Hotspur
You think,
Stadium.
it is what?
Yeah.
You wanna-
I think we will.
Would it be close?
No.
You'll run away with it.
When's
Yeah.
Solanke due
2-0.
back?
2-0.
Then do?
When's Solanke due back?
I don't know.
He's
I
done-
think
I
I
mean,
thought he was fit. I thought he's fit for.
He's done quite a lot the 2 games he did play though. Clearly.
I'm just saying that with any London derby, especially your
The wheels can't be falling off by the 1st of September,
No,
surely.
No, the
at
wheels
Arsenal.
aren't falling off. But as some
It's only been 3 weeks.
Arsenal fans have already said about the title race that started.
That's a bit quick, isn't it? With 3 games.
Julian wouldn't have said that. Julian wouldn't have said that.
I didn't even watch.
Nah, he's still in it,
for,
surely.
for waiting up for Oasis tickets to then drawn with Brighton to then watching any Arsenal fan TV content. Do you think I had the fucking brain capacity?
Don't look
Well-
back in anger at Veltman.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you know what?
Stop
I just
crying
was
your heart
going
out.
about the Brighton goal. Gabriel, You summed it up when you watched it. Saliba and Gabriel went to the same man. But what do we know Gabriel for?
Being shit.
No, for his rashness. Going to ground.
Well,
Why
yeah.
the fuck's he not went to ground? He's in front of fucking...
Because
Saliba already has on the left side. The problem is they've both gone for the same player. They've sandwiched him, and then after they sandwiched him, I don't know why Saliba's gone to ground. I think it makes more sense if Gabriel goes ground. He's blocking off more of the goal. Saliba coming in from the outside. I don't. Yeah,
But also, you probably find he was
a moment of madness. I think
he was panicking with the fact that he was going to get fucking sent off and all. If he 2 foot gone through him,
but
just your
what
luck.
I mean
He's
is
cleared him out.
I don't mean go through him. He could have slid in front.
No, but like you said, Gabriel's known for his rashness.
Oh, it's a lovely finish.
No, but that's what I mean. In Arteta, Edu, if you're listening to this and the transfer window's fucking done, that's the reason we need a striker.
Yeah, he's lovely.
That strike,
He's
it
having a
wasn't
brilliant start of the
flashy,
season, Pedro.
it wasn't high into the corner, tapping and underneath the keeper. We had
Saka missed the sitter about 2 minutes after the
we
goal.
had Saka, Kai Havertz crossed it in.
Kai Havertz missed the sitter.
Kai Havertz, I'm so fucking sorry. If
To score that good a goal, by the way, in the first half, and then miss that, he's just laughable. Not for you, but it's just laughable.
If he's meant to be our striker and he can't slot it past a goalkeeper, I'm sorry, a Brighton goalkeeper who isn't that fucking good. What the fuck are we gonna do?
Well, you winning the league.
We don't have a striker.
Eddie
Yeah, thank fuck. Jesus.
He's only number 9. You're saying that he's the only person in that club that actually looked like a number 9.
Yeah.
Jesus doesn't like playing on the wing. Oh, his son Sterling.
Fucking Sterling.
Well, actually, you got Sterling on loan.
Yeah, I can't.
He's not a number 9 guy. It's just saying that.
No, but I suppose. Well, yeah, neither is Kai Havertz though.
No,
really.
No.
Well, not that anyone knows where this guy actually plays.
He's putting straight pegs around else.
Yeah. He's just chucking shit and see what sticks to the wall. But.
How do you line up against Spurs?
Oh, I don't know. It's quite funny. You signed Marino on what? Was it Tuesday?
Yeah, you got
Wednesday?
injured first training session.
Injured. So he fell, and Gabriel fell on top of him and he fucked his shoulder.
Gabriel
can injure our own players but can't stop the fucking goal. Oh.
So you line up probably Partey, Jorginho, Odegaard.
Oh, I hope fucking not.
That's not a very good. Oh, of course, Timber can go in there.
I'd rather shove Timber in there.
And then, Kirill can play centre mid. Apparently.
Not well.
Oh.
You saw that when he tried to play in Venice.
I don't rate him. I'm just telling you what.
Back line, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori. Midfield, Partey, Timber.
Odegaard.
I don't know if he's
He's fit.
He got taken off, so I don't know.
This could be really interesting. That'll be the game of the weekend.
Do you know the biggest thing though, right? And quite honestly, right? Okay, Spurs got beat today, yeah, but the balls that they put into the box, if they had a number 9, I quite honestly think that they would have scored plenty of goals today.
When we were watching, we were fucking digging them out for the crosses.
Some of them were awful, but if they had a number 9,
I would say 9 out of 10 of them were awful.
I don't think that many.
No, I disagree with that. Brennan Johnson put a shift in the second half.
He was the one. He was the only one that was actually putting balls half competent into the box.
That's what they do there. They play that right side for delivery.
But I think with a number 9, I think they would have done a lot better. And I think if either Richarlison or Solanke's fit for you guys, I think it'd be a good game. I think they'll at least come out at you rather than just sitting back.
If Odegaard's not fit, we play Wanyeri, and you're gonna go. Who the fuck is that?
Well, yeah,
he is a academy player being brought up, and he's actually pretty decent. He played most of our games in pre-season.
Would have been a good fit-in.
Emil Smith-Rowe. I was going to say the last academy player that you fucked off.
Oh well, you know what? You have to fucking eat the fucking what's the word? Eat the pie. Then you fucking cook.
Right.
It's not even a saying.
Yeah.
Because Arsenal fucked my head that fucking much this weekend. Between them and Oasis, I don't understand how I'm fucking doing this pod. The amount of fucking brain cells I've lost. But no, yeah, it is what it is. We drew to Brighton, partnered out the title race, West Ham City.
Yeah.
Good swag way.
It is actually. Do you know why? Because I'm just going to put it out there. That City team's not going to be stopped this year. They are levels above what they were last year. Somehow, they seem. Sorry, they have got literally a youth player in at right back who has had very little Premier League time before this season. They have no Rodri, if I'm right in saying that. Still,
No, Rodgers on the bench
and they Grealish is at left wing, and they just. I think we hold our own. And I know the scoreline probably doesn't suggest that, but Kudus at the bar, some of them was very unlucky not to even get on. Well, to get on target, good save from Edison, but I'd just take that as well. J-Lo is not affected by this at all. No. I'm well into the as well. I will say this every year. I don't look at the league table until October. I don't think it's a fucking point unless you're like a Man United down in 20th. Why are you looking at the league table until October?
Yeah,
weird.
I agree with you. I thought like the scoreline doesn't show. I really think how we really played. I do think we played well. Kudus was very unlucky. So was Somerville. It was a good save. It's a shame.
That was a fantastic save.
But yeah, I agree.
I think we had our own though. I think most people can agree with that who watched it. I think we had our own. I don't think that's. I always felt that under the last management, we always used to. I don't know, just turn up these teams, sit in a low block and hope for the best.
And roll over.
There was actually a plan, I thought.
What was it, the past 2 times you played City, you have scored first, and then you've just been like, come at us, then.
Yeah, and we always concede.
And you can't absorb the pressure with City.
No,
because
they need to believe you have an out. Because if they don't, they just push you in.
Well, Diaz just sits bloody at the halfway line.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Don't be wrong. I feel a little bit bad for Diaz. I'm glad we got a goal.
Nah, it's one of those. The centre back has to do that.
Yeah.
You need to be ruthless. Fuck, he scored an own goal. Boo-hoo, you've won countless Premier Leagues. Fuck off.
Right.
Also, 2 seconds. It doesn't fucking have the usual fucking gift.
It's not gifted a goal. It's not gifted a goal. It's one misdirected pass. It's one misdirected pass. That's not gifted a goal. And the problem, do you know what? No, it is gifted a goal to City. Anyone else, I think you've got a chance.
That's what I mean. You gifted that. You gifted them a
but
goal.
Did he even have an actual significant touch before that goal? Probably not.
He
He doesn't need to.
No.
He has like the fewest touches ever, but the fucking most goals.
Yeah, what I'd love.
Yeah, it's because he only takes a touch and shoots. Really, half the time.
I think Van Nistelrooy is the only player that comes close to him in goals to minutes.
Yeah,
I think because he was the closest before. He was the best before Haaland. I'd love to know how many touches to goal ratio Haaland gets, because I reckon it is in the double digits, but not in the triple digits.
No question.
No.
I've not even looked into the statistics or anything. Is Haaland at this stage of his career better than Cristiano Ronaldo at this time of his career?
No.
What are we talking about here? Are we talking as a rounded footballer or output?
Yeah, as a whole.
Just the way you rate them.
No.
No.
No, and I tell you what, I think I've said this before, and I'll say it again. He will never win a Ballon d'Or as long as Mbappe is playing and Vinny's playing, because they are better footballers.
I think as a goal scorer,
Yeah.
and actually,
Yeah, you just nailed your own point. Yeah. He's a goal scorer. He's not a footballer. No,
I'm just saying.
Look at Lewandowski. Lewandowski's an out-and-out goal scorer.
the way I try and phrase the argument, because I saw this post online about he scored more goals and assists than Messi and Ronaldo in the amount of game that he's played, and he scored more hat-tricks, I think, than Messi. That's fine. But the best argument is probably looking at Hazard and Salah, because I would take Salah because Salah is an output machine. But if you ask who I would watch over anyone else out of them two, it'd be Hazard any day of the week.
Unbelievable football.
You'd watch Messi over Ronaldo, but you'd watch Messi well over fucking Haaland. Haaland not been horrible.
No, 100%, but I don't think we can mention the Ballon d'Or in this. It's fixed.
Yeah.
Messi he won the Ballon d'Or anyway.
I'm just saying you can't bring that into an argument, because that's just...
The only time he ever wins a Ballon d'Or is, I personally think, is if he breaks 60, 70 goals in a season.
He should have won the Ballon d'Or and fucking Nedved won it. That's fucking one of them. Who was it? I think Neuer. Was it Neuer? Or was it Buffon? One goalkeeper should have won it 1 year and he just didn't.
We need a violin sound for this pod every so often.
Aye, good one.
But no, I don't think, like, it's not...
No, it's just an interesting...
It's not close, is it?
The boy has got that much. Like, he's not the the most pretty to look at football, but the boy is goals.
He's actually
just goals.
he's
It's not pretty to look at.
Well, no.
He's the epitome of what football's changed into now.
Efficiency.
Yeah, because before, I think in the early 2000s, put it this way, right now, Ronaldinho wouldn't get in the top team probably.
No. Too slow, not enough output.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't be wrong, unbelievable footballer.
Oh,
one of the best in the
yeah.
world. Probably still is at his age now. If you chucked a ball to him,
His dribbling's unreal.
Yeah, I can imagine
That's
he
just
could
what it was.
do things that I couldn't even dream of.
But he never gets to Man City because he's not an output machine.
No, Ronaldinho, if he was going to play now and he was going to be in the Prem, he'd play Man U. Would be the only thing that I'd really
Well,
see.
it would just be a slightly smaller club, not a smaller club. Sorry, a club that plays more of. He played at Liverpool.
Yeah,
because Liverpool. I know they have Salah. Yeah, but they have flair players in that team like Szoboszlai that does stuff. Sometimes you look at it and you go, "Fuck me," but then doesn't always put numbers up.
Oh no! Well, today was one of the biggest things, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On the Manchester Liverpool game, obviously Liverpool smashed them 3-0. And Szoboszlai, I think, I sound like I'm penalising him, but he's probably overplayed it 3-4 times and missed out on goal opportunities.
Yeah, I think he tries to do. I was trying to think since we were watching the after stuff. Is when you're playing FIFA with your mate on co-op and you overplay it. That's what it feels like he always does. He always overplays it.
We never do.
No, he always overplays it. He always like the perfect example was he got into the penalty area and he's no look past, and I think he's caught McAllister completely at odds. I don't think he expected it.
No,
and you don't know each other that well to do that, or you've not done that before.
You should do if you've had a season together. But they shouldn't be getting that pass, or he should be scoring.
Well, yeah.
But he's literally staring at Onana in the whites of his eyes and decided to what? Then he's wanted to make a mug out of, I think, De Ligt at the time, when he's shuffled it back to the right, thinking that the side table was getting put the other way. He should just finish it off.
Yeah.
The score means more than making... You're making them look like mugs anyway. There's levels. Like, the 3-0 wasn't representative of what the game was, in my opinion. I know Eric Ten Hag said, look at the expected goals. I think this is the only thing that flatters them. They're more possession as well, actually.
Yeah, but does it matter that you got the ball when you've been slapped? Like, in the nicest way possible, right? The first 6 minutes, I'll give it that United came out the gate and they went at Liverpool and they looked good. And then after 6 minutes, they shut the bed. Yeah,
Rashford was actually awake for the first 6 minutes. And after that, he just seemed to get his deck chair out and sit left wing.
But in all honesty...
It's just Rashford at this moment in time.
Not this moment of time, mate. The last 18 bloody
months. No, but
months.
you know what I mean?
It's been shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
He doesn't look arsed though, does he?
No, he don't care, mate.
Be there.
No.
And I'm sorry, I don't understand why the amount of money United have spent in this transfer window, they haven't looked to offload Rashford, who would get them quite...
Yeah. Well,
they?
he's got the English tax,
would
hasn't
he? So... No, but it wouldn't be England. He wouldn't go to another
country. I reckon he'd go to PSG or somewhere like that.
Get a lot of money?
Yeah, he's getting, 40,
I think
50 million?
I think you'd get at least 40. At least 40.
Nah, it's probably English.
I think the English tax on it would rank up his price, but I don't know why he's still starting, mate. The
biggest question has got to be coming out of that game after another battering that United faced is how long does that man have?
Not long.
Well, I last year, if anyone watched, I said that he'd be the first manager to get sacked, and he wasn't.
Because he has spent 600 million in being in that team. He spent 600 million. There's 8 players in that team that he's brought through himself or bought. At what point? I don't see an identity when I watch them play.
Do you know what? I genuinely, I think we've said it before. Is United are very they're not a team. They're not like a unit. There's like clusters of players that know how to play with
I
each
don't
other.
know if that's the case anymore, whether it's the talent or not, or whether it's actually... I can't get... If you tell me... I've seen 3 games of Arne Slot. I can tell you how they play.
Yeah.
I've seen 3 games of West Ham plus the pre-season. I can tell you how we're trying to play. I can see a pattern of some sort. Ten Hag, the only thing I can see is that they like counter-attack. They're sitting a low block. They like to counter-attack. But when they aren't pressed to begin with, they don't like it.
Yeah, no.
You could go back previously to 3 or 4 of our podcasts we've done in the past 365 days. We have said that about Man United countless times. What do they do on that pitch?
You ain't got an idea. I feel like because I was saying this to you while we were watching it, and Casemiro's going to get plastered all week, and that's fine. He deserves it in a sense, because you know better. No, he should. He knows better. He should know a lot better.
No, he should know. He should know better. But he should be at United at this stage.
He's had a hospital ball chucked into him from Mazraoui, and I'm sorry, anyone that's played centre mid, I know you meant to deal with pressure. The Arne Slot's way of playing, and literally Salah literally called it in the 20-second interview he done, 30-second interview he done at Sky. Is they knew for a fact they chuck their fullbacks high as fuck really early, pass into Casemiro and start a move off.
Yeah.
Kobe Mainoo left him for dust.
Yeah.
And you got 4 Liverpool players in a counter press, and he got a touch, and then he was on them by two, 3 players. What is he meant to do there?
I feel sorry for Casemiro.
Twat it.
Yeah.
You do have to feel sorry for Casemiro there. True, but I don't think it really matters who you have there. I think you have Ugarte that apparently Daniel Sturridge and fucking whoever else thinks he's going to be the messiah and come in at the midfield and transcend the fucking Man United midfield is just Delulu. But
What a saying.
no, you know what? The problem is he just doesn't have a plan B. He just doesn't.
I don't think it's a plan A is the problem.
Well, no, that's true. But he just doesn't. Oh, this isn't working. Let's try and put him there.
What?
No.
You know what I mean? Is
The interview as well. He was in denial. Like
he gets thrown straight balls all the time from Sky, and I don't enjoy it. And I think they just do it now because they know he doesn't answer any of them. If he asks any hard questions, I think that's more telling than asking an easy question and getting a shit answer. Personally,
I just genuinely, he's in denial. Like him saying that he didn't think they were that bad and that there was individual mistakes. Genuinely,
he's not wrong. There were individual mistakes,
Yeah.
but if what I don't understand is if you look at that game, Xerxes should have got one, by the way.
Yeah.
Xerxes should have got a goal. We will put that out there as well. If you look at that game, firstly, you look at the lineup. Why is Rashford not off and you just play Garnacho and Ahmad?
Yep. Genuinely, the 2 redeeming players that I'll give them their dues for United would be Garnacho and that Xerxes, because I think they were both good. I thought they were both better out of the actual
I can't
team.
remember a time Bruno Fernandes got the ball and I thought, fuck me, what are you going to do with it?
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean? There was no... The first goal actually led to that because he was sitting slightly on the left in between 2 players, and Casemiro, the fucking idiot, has tried to put it straight to his feet.
Yeah. No, Fernandes was really quiet.
You know,
Like, unusually
it's
quiet.
not Ten Hag's fault. It's the owners, and it's the fact that they've got the new people upstairs doing stuff, and it's all fuck off. Honestly, they've had a summer to get the players in that they want.
End of the summer. It's the new ownership. Sorry,
they've had a summer to get players in they wanted.
Yeah,
it's not Ten Hag's fault. Sorry, it's not Ten Hag's fault that it's took up to the last day to get Ugarte. It's not Ten Hag's fault that his tactics are shit. It's not Ten Hag's fault that they're without a win in the first 3 games of the Premier League season and the first time in
years.
God knows how
Yeah.
long. It's not his fault. No, I didn't think. Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it was 1-0 against Fulham. I thought it was 1-1. My bad. Sorry, they've done that, but they scraped the win against Fulham.
Yeah.
That's how bad that game was. I thought they got beat.
No, I'm sure they won. They lost against Brighton. By the way, that was. It was deserving in a sense. They always seem to get. When I mean I don't blame the players, is they seem to get cameos of players playing all right.
Yeah.
But I do believe the system's done. I think Carragher is completely right. By the way, I don't think changing Van Nistelrooy, putting Van Nistelrooy in is going to change a lot. It doesn't look like he's changed anything. But then they're also as well. They clearly aren't happy with Haaland because they bought another striker.
I think Haaland's injured at this moment in time.
No, that's fine. But he ain't going to be injured for the rest of the time. And you sign another £6 million striker.
What I reckon they want to do is play them both. Not from the get-go. Like, throughout the game, they want to bring on like Xerxes or Haaland. Because Xerxes can play more as a winger role because he's quite quick and he is able to do that. But
I think Gary Neville's onto saying. I think the way to kind of sort out United at the moment is probably a back 3/5. But I don't think the fans will put up with it.
No, I agree. I don't think dumping on the owners is what it is. I genuinely think it's 10 quid.
What's the dig to the Glazers? What is the dig to the Glazers? I've never understood it. They don't spend money, but they have. They spent 600 million under Ten Hag.
It's all their fault.
Yes, I'm saying, but how is that actually the case?
Because it's a scapegoat, mate.
The only reason I say it is because we've got situations very much, not very much like theirs, well, I blame the ownership at times, but like we've spent this summer, so
And you
regardless,
wow.
no, but regardless of that, if we've spent
You can't win at them.
and we don't perform this year, I'm not going to turn around and go, Joe fault that is David Sullivan. No, I'm going to sit there and go, all right, well, Jay needs to get his thumb out his arse then.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is you spent, that's what I'm saying, he's been there two full seasons in his third year. He's literally got 8 players on that starting 11 that is his team. There's
no excuse. They don't. Half the time, mate. You mentioned it when we were watching the game. Is that Garnacho was still moving forwards after the ball had been lost? Why is he not tracking back?
He just doesn't do that.
It's to the point, by the way. It wasn't actually Garnacho. It wasn't actually just Garnacho. It was the front three. Rashford. They lost the balls. That must be coaching though, Ben. That can't be. That can't be players.
But there was one of them where Rashford was in the box trying to defend it.
Yeah, what I mean is though,
I can't remember what goal that was, but the fact that he did do that for one of them. So why is he not doing it for all of them? Like it just doesn't. They're doing bits and drabs.
I believe Kara. In my opinion, if your front three sitting that high fucking up, that's got to be coaching. That can't be anything else.
Yeah, no, it's coaching or tactics, but it's.
And it isn't even just coaching at that point because they've given the ball away.
It's Ten Hag.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if they've given the ball away, and literally they passed it, Liverpool passed it twice. Garnacho's still going the other way. So's Rashford. Xerxes looking back, I think, thinking,
do I go?
Do I come back then? You are never. Liverpool. No. You need to be extremely good to even get close to Liverpool.
If you go and watch it again, there's one bit of play where Liverpool have got the ball at the United box. There's probably about 7 players in the United box, and then there's space, and then you've got Xerxes, Garnacho, and Rashford. There's not somebody there. It's actually players, pitch, there.
Yeah, the only thing promising with Man United, I will just leave that because I want to get on at Liverpool, is I genuinely think if you put a front four of Bruno in the middle and then either-ish, whatever their strongest side is, Garnacho, Ahmed, and put Xerxes up front, that's a bones of a really good front four. That Xerxes always looks busy, and I love that in a striker.
Do you know what?
He beat Van Dijk to a ball today.
Yeah, do you know what? I've not really heard of the boy previously, right? But seeing him play today, I was impressed. He was good. I think you're right. I think going forward, my biggest problem is Bruno goes missing, and it's not like everyone's like, oh, he's a world class player. He matches Kevin De Bruyne in stats at times during seasons and that, and his output's great. And you're like, that's fine. But in the big games is when you're needed. He's the most creative player.
The only thing I will say at Ten Hag is he's not the first manager in the last 10 years that has struggled to put that midfield together.
No.
I don't, by the way, as well, but I think he's actually signed his own death warrant because I think Scott McTominay deserves to be in that midfield starting.
Yeah.
But Mainu is a brilliant player, but he's not number 6. No. And he's playing a double 6. I mean, Ten Hag literally said that today with Casemiro. Casemiro needs legs around him, and I don't think Mainu does that as a 6. Well, double pivot 6. He doesn't do that.
I don't think he has a fucking clue. I'd say that's a statement. He just doesn't have a fucking clue. Ten Hag. He just doesn't. You can't get rid of Scott McTominay.
No, I agree.
He dug you out of some holes last season.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He dug you out of some holes.
I could be wrong, but I think he was. I think he's double-digit goals last year contribution.
And he's a CDM.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, I personally, what I don't understand it. You've got an awkward one because you've got Kobe Mainu in there, but what I don't understand is you have to find some sort of way of getting Kobe in there, Scott McTominay, and probably Casemiro. But then where'd you put Bruno? It's a tough one.
If you look at Kobe Mainu for England, he was always up the pitch.
Yeah, because you had Rice as a 6.
Yeah.
You have Scott McTominay there. And let Mainu do that.
Yeah. No, I
prefer McTominay going forward.
No, but you know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
You had a 6 in McTominay.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's done himself any favours. I think he's done the typical, something new's better than what I know.
But it's alright, Ugarte is going to save everybody because everyone thinks he's a CDM.
I think the biggest news, and this might just be because I'm a West Ham fan, but they've let Aaron Wan-Bissaka go for that mug.
Yeah.
His stats, by the way, in the Bundesliga, I'd actually think because I was well interested in getting him. But I tell you what, I've seen 3 games for him of Man United, and I'm not interested.
But we said this before.
There is
a difference between the English league and the German league. The main key factor of that is
Pace.
Yep,
Pace.
Eric Dyer starts for Bayern in a German league. He wasn't good enough for the Prem. That's why he got let go.
Yeah.
But I had no reason why.
So that Missouri's come over and done. Well, he don't look good so far, and we got Wan-Bissaka off him. And not gonna lie, every game I've seen him play so far,
But
I don't have any issues with Wan-Bissaka.
Eric Dyer didn't have any reason why Delict left.
So moving on to Liverpool, how good?
Oh, unreal. Salah.
Are we buying into this a bit too much though? Because I'm going to throw it out there, be devil's advocate. They've versed Ipswich. I mean, Ipswich, and I can't remember who the second game
Ipswich caused
was.
them problem for the first 45 minutes. They did. I thought they looked mighty impressive, and then City just came out and went, "No, let's just go back to."
Yeah, they turned up again, didn't they? Salah looks like he's really. I actually, that's one thing I do agree with Daniel Sturridge on. He looks like the player about 3 years ago. He looks really hungry.
He looks so focused,
Dialed in.
Yeah,
So early on.
He was a menace today.
Yeah.
Like I said before, shaved head Salah's fucking
villain arc.
Bound
Yeah,
above Coco the clown hair Salah. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I think within 3 games, you know how Arne Slot wants to play it. I don't think one change. I think he will make later on in the season I think he'll take Soboslai out of that team. Unless Soboslai gets his fucking act together.
They don't even have anybody else to go in with though.
I personally put Harvey in it.
Oh, I forgot about Harvey.
I love Harvey.
Yeah, but sometimes he picks up injuries when he plays.
But no, you asked me though. I'd like to see Harvey in that centre. I just think he has that in him.
Well, how critical he was of Trent making a couple of mistakes. I think you're right. I agree.
Yeah.
I think the manager. I think there's all the pundits and that try and protect players from getting harsh reviews. I think it was good that he came out and he went, Trent made a couple of mistakes. I took him off.
Do you know what as well? When the only other manager that springs this to me right now is Xabi Alonso. I love a manager coming out in a press conference and not giving what I call just coined answers. They give you actual
answers.
Yeah, when they turn around and they go, "Did you think it'd be this easy today?" And he's like, "No." Well, and he literally dissected that second goal in a matter of seconds. And he went, he knew that was going to happen. He said that. Yeah. He went, "We've seen it time and time." He knew they were going to do that. That's what they always do. All right, sometimes slightly tweaks it, but that's what they always do. He knows football. I think I put him as the top 5 managers in the league.
I want to see more.
Maybe that's early, but
I was going to say, like, the team he's inherited, and
that's an early shout, by the way. I'll fully admit that.
But I think, put it this way, if he plays how he's played so far for the rest of the league, then I'd agree.
I think it also is easy for him as well. So I will just say it because there is no expectation this year for Liverpool fans.
No, he could literally.
Well, there wasn't. Sorry, I think there probably might be now. But
I still think with his first season, even if he doesn't win anything, if he finishes.
One thing they do quite well is they do give the managers time.
Yeah, and I do think if he finishes top 4, they'd be happy with that.
There's one thing I could say about Slot is he loves football, and I think that's what makes him a better coach and manager than most Premier League managers out there.
Yeah,
is he respects and appreciates the game enough to go midweek, look at some tape, look at what teams do, look at what players do, drain it into these players, and then he's able to go and do the interviews as he did after the United game and, as you say, dissect goals and be like, we knew they were going to do this. Well, how do you know they're going to do it unless you've watched them?
Yeah.
Because you have managers that come out and go, we knew they were going to, but it didn't look like they did.
Yeah.
No.
They looked like they did.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
I think he loves and respects the game.
Well, it's like, do you know what I love as well? He does stuff that what we were about Haaland that doesn't, in my opinion, the risk reward is a bit 50-50. Like if you watched any time Liverpool playing out from the back today, Trent was hugging the byline and about 30 yards higher than probably an Arteta or a Pep wing at fullback would be now. He doesn't give a fuck. He'll play it in the midfield and go, Gravenberch, you need to deal with it.
Yeah.
So,
but I think, do you know what I actually like? Is I like how he's putting the onus on the players. Obviously, he takes.
And he said that in the interview, didn't he?
Yeah,
in the interview,
yeah. And I think you're right. I think like going back to Soboslai, I think he will drop him if he keeps messing about like that. But I think I like the fact of how he basically goes, well, I set the tactics are working, but that player messed up. I like that factor because the ownership. Yeah, the players need to take responsibility.
Yeah,
but I also like the fact that when he joined that panel, he was like tactically just able to completely dissect the entire game.
Well, I mean, as well, there seems
unreal. So calm and just
the thing with Slot as well is if you have to compare, if you have to compare Klopp to Slot, they aren't that much different.
No,
They've
I
both
think
got
they've.
huge personalities.
I think they've done a brilliant job, by
They
the way.
both kind of have this bond with the team. I would say Slot has that bond with the team already.
Yeah, it's an odd one.
Having a summer and only 3 games, and his interviews. He doesn't really care in an interview.
No,
if he
but-
slips up in something, he'll
That's when you compare the managers, all right? Because genuinely, I could be completely wrong. I don't know how it works for Sky. I said this to you when Arne Slot came to the panel. That's very bold of him doing that. You knew for a fact Ten Hag wasn't going to do that.
No, because
He doesn't have it in him, in my opinion, to sit there in front of a panel of Jamie Carragher, because Jamie Carragher won't take it nice on him.
Roy Keane won't take it nice on him. Roy Keane is out and out Man United. And do you know what? Right, I'll give him his dues. I know sometimes he becomes a bit of a I'm the bad guy sort of thing,
Yeah.
but he will ask direct questions.
Yeah.
And if you're talking shit, which let's face it, that interview with Sky Ten Hag was a load of rubbish.
Yeah, I didn't really get what he was. He's like, I don't really like this interviewer, by the sounds of it.
Yeah,
but yeah,
he was just deflecting. But Keane wouldn't accept that for an answer. So no, I think you're right. I think as soon as you said, I don't think you'll go on that panel, no.
I think the report in Ten Hag spoke previously, because there was one point I didn't quite understand where Ten Hag's went. The reporters went, I know you you weren't going to answer this, but there wasn't anything like
it was about his job.
Yeah.
No, but it wasn't. It wasn't during the interview that was said. That something was said about his job, and then he went, I know you don't want to speak about this, but
yeah, because they get briefed on what they can't ask him.
I reckon
bollocks, isn't it?
I reckn Ten Hag just doesn't like.
There's also
makes it look like he doesn't have a fucking.
It's 3 games in, and I'm not even a Liverpool fan, mate, but you kind of just feel you have to like him, just because how he's done. There's actually a bit of an aura about him when he speaks about football. You sit there and you want to listen to him.
Yeah.
His team looks so organised after 3 games. How does that even happen? Genuinely, I don't like him, but when Arteta goes on about football, you somewhat listen because he genuinely makes sense of what he says.
Yeah.
Ten Hag, he just looks like the only thing he could bring up, the only little bit of saving grace, like the paper that he had in front of him was, well, we had almost the same XG. Oh, that's all right then.
Does that mean you had goals?
No.
Because you work out, Xerxes should have scored, but Liverpool could have easily had 3.
Yeah.
Because Szoboszlai should have got 1, Jota should have got 1, and Gakpo missed 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, then 6-1 then.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
It's not it wasn't a good performance, and I know him going like fucking Ten Hag saying, I don't think we were beat that badly. You go, it was 3, and there could have comfortably been another 2.
I don't know if you watched the game. Do you know what I mean?
No, it was. But
I would love to just have a calm on him the whole game. By the way, I want to put this out there, and some people will be like, yeah, you're being whatever. He threw a bottle to the ground. He threw a bottle to the ground. There's that iconic picture of Arsene Wenger at Old Trafford with his arms out wide. He kicked the bottle and he got sent off. Why is Ten Hag? He fucking threw it.
Because it's a bottle on the floor. The ref felt sorry for him, mate.
He fucking threw it.
Mate, his team his team just been battered 3-0.
Oh yeah, fuck! He just threw the fucking ball.
Liverpool basically just had the ball for like 84 minutes.
Do you know what it comes down to? Consistency.
There we go. Dial back to the refs.
Yeah,
But-
no, but you know what I mean. You can't just
Yeah.
You can't. Arsene Wenger fucking sent off for booting a bottle.
If he threw it at someone, yes, but he's balanced off the floor, mate.
So Gary
Arsene Wenger did not throw any bottle and didn't kick any bottle at somebody. He just fucking.
So Gary Neville reckons
Passed
that
it.
Gary Neville reckons that apparently it was completely fine about his performance. It wasn't impressive, but Fergie didn't win anything for 7 years. So does that mean we need to give him I don't really give a
Do
fuck.
we actually just listen to Neville anymore and actually take what he says?
Do you know what? I try and I don't. But the other
You know what I mean?
that's probably the simple answer. I don't know. They have him on there because he rants and he loses his cool. United.
Yeah.
It's never a good argument. What did he say that I said to you? It's just a pissy comment. Oh, when the goal got disallowed, so Trent had a goal disallowed, and he's like, oh yeah, well they'll be shutting up in a minute because it's going to get disallowed. You're like, Carragher's trying to go on about the goal. You're
letting it get to you already.
Yeah, like you're 4 minutes or 7 minutes into a game or something. Like,
Did you notice they brought up apparently Neville and Carragher had a 20-minute kind of conversation or argument in the gantries. But I reckon Neville tried to argue him there. So all that was said out of...
Yeah, it's Gary Reynolds. No, it's Gary Reynolds' podcast. No, that'll be on...
Oh, it's on the podcast?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I was thinking he's done it, where there's no cameras, there's nothing. No. So then when they come
I've not
down...
even looked at it, by the way. It isn't up yet, I don't think. But I can tell you what it's about. It's the fact that Jamie Carragher brought it up. They were looking for a new manager. They are not happy with what they got. No. So why have you backed him for another 130 million?
Well, what I don't understand as well is, right, how many players has he bought for the Dutch League? He's just rebuilding a team that he did all right with. Why, though? Why, as owners, are you not looking at that and going...
He's worked with De Ligt. He's worked with Masraoui, isn't he? Yeah. He's worked with Onana. He's worked with Alessandro Martinez. He's worked with Malacia. Anthony. There's more. Hang about, there's more.
Is there?
No, I think there is.
Oh, go on. Oh, I fucking know.
There's definitely more. Because I remember seeing a whole page of it last year. I think there's about 15 players that he's worked with previously that they've signed in the last 3 years.
Being owners, can you not see that he's just creating an old team?
No, but he's not, though. Ben, if you watch that, you would have watched that Ajax team under Ten Hag. They actually played good football. Yeah, they played good football. This team, Ben, I don't understand it.
Next signing's Bergwijn. Just saying.
So,
throw in there, if Arne Slot finishes above Arsenal or Man United, does it increase the chance of Arteta or Ten Hag being sacked?
Ten Hag,
definitely. Arteta, for me, is dependent.
So Ten Hag, yes, why?
He's already on the fucking rocky slope, and everyone goes, you have to give him time. What were you giving Slot? If Slot comes in a battling City to win the Prem, getting far in the Champions League, going far in the FA Cup, possibly winning the FA Cup, because apparently winning stuff with Ten Hag's all you can do, apparently cups and all that. Why are we not giving... If you compare the two, they both came in for the Dutch League.
I guess the reason why I ask is obviously...
But they both came in for the Dutch League.
Yeah, what I meant was Man United is obviously Liverpool's biggest rival. So whether people like to win it or not, Ten Hag will be judged on Ten Hag, but Ten Hag will also be judged on the fact that in Merseyside, there is currently a manager that looks like he's probably going on a title charge somewhere this season. I would think a lot can happen, obviously, in this season so far. He's not said anything. There's been no lengthy time, and I mean like 20, 30 minutes in a game where I've looked at it and gone, oh, they're shit, aren't they?
No.
And what I mean by Arteta is he's now there for his 5th year. He's not won anything bar an FA Cup. And if a manager comes in, signs no players, so then it's not his team technically, and then finishes above Arteta, is that not red signs for Arteta and he should go then?
So for me, Ten Hag, I think that's a given. I think he's gone anyway. But I think if a new manager comes in with a team like you said that ain't his, and then just walks into the top 4, then for me, if he finishes above United, Ten Hag's gone because that. Arteta for me, I would say he would be sacked after the season if he doesn't win the league or finish second, really. But I think if they don't get any success at all,
well, no, you're laughing, but anyway, if they finish 3rd behind Liverpool,
doesn't get sacked.
No, but hang about. No. I never said that he does or not.
I do. I think.
No, he said he thinks he should. You don't think he should then?
I think if he finishes,
how long do you give him? Then?
I think there's an awful lot more questions to ask.
I think if he finishes 3rd and he doesn't win a cup, he gets sacked.
I think there's already questions to ask. To answer for, I should say. The transfer window. I'm sorry, we cannot have fucking Josh Kroenke years ago going, get excited Arsenal fans, transfer windows are going to be different now, we're actually going to do bits and bobs. And then Edu at the start of this transfer window go, just keep watching till the end of the window. At the end of the window we signed Sterling. I'm sorry, the whole thing...
You've spent money though.
No, yeah. But on really positions we didn't really need.
Well, yeah, but the problem is, mate, is you've bought into his idea. He doesn't want a striker.
No, but he does. I'm sorry,
but he doesn't know.
I'm not having that. You can't be linked to Osimhen, Gyökeres, what's his name?
Well, you don't get any of them.
The Slovenian. What's his Benjamin Sesko. You can't be linked to all these strikers.
You don't get any of them.
No, but 2 seconds and not want them.
Yes, you can, because you can get any of them.
No, you can't. You can't be.
I don't believe.
You can't be linked with.
Where
them.
did Sesko go? He didn't go anywhere, did
He didn't want.
Gyökeres stayed put.
Gyökeres is a strange one. I don't.
Right, so do you get what I mean? How comes most players that you're linked with, seriously linked with,
no, but that's
you end up signing?
But you're kind of.
No, I'm not.
No, you're battling my point. It does. He needs to answer for these. I can't answer them because I'm not.
He doesn't want one. I think he's answered by what's happened.
I think the club.
I disagree. I think he does.
So no, I think the club approaches the strikers, and then it's him that disagrees.
You got to remember as well. Yeah, it's probably a two-man job, right? If anything, like I'm not saying Arsenal would get the same as West Ham. Yeah, it's the same as Team Strider and J-Lo.
But Edu and Arteta have 2 meetings a day.
Well, that's fine. And that's
it can't be the fact of one knows what's going on, one doesn't.
But are you genuinely saying Arsenal within a 24-month period, Arsenal, probably the third, maybe biggest club in England, can't get a striker from the continent?
No, it's baffling. I don't get it and I can't answer it. And that's what
they don't want one.
And it's what's pissing me off more. I don't know if we don't want one.
I don't.
I'm telling you right now,
we
that
can't
makes no
want
sense.
One. We can't want one. We can't want one at the start of the window and then by the end.
You don't want one.
Okay, well, we did actually fucking.
But you've not wanted one for 2 years.
We don't have any strikers now. I don't give a fuck if you don't want one. You need to have one.
Yeah, you sold your last one.
You need to fucking have one.
Yeah.
So I don't think the fact that we didn't want.
Well, no, he doesn't want one.
I don't think Arteta does.
Right, the reason why I say that is, right, 2 seconds, is Trossard can play a false 9, he doesn't use him. Jesus can play a number 9 that goes beyond the lines, doesn't use him. He uses this lanky fucking giraffe cunt who literally, as either at some points, like the dink yesterday, has composure like unbelievable, and other times couldn't finish his fucking dinner.
No.
He doesn't want a striker.
No.
It doesn't suit his system.
No, it doesn't, no.
So you disagree then?
I think the club want a striker.
I'd agree. I think the club do. I don't think he does.
And I would agree with you. You also need a striker because
Sterling's a saviour, apparently.
Well, you got to wait now. What did he say? He's here. He's here.
It's the best Sterling we're going to see.
There you go.
Fucking.
No, I think we saw the best Sterling at City, and
yeah, I'd say so.
I don't think.
What was the thing that you said while we were watching the game today? Oh, the last the last season Arteta was at City. Sterling scored 30 odd goals. You said.
No, the goals and assists. It was something like 30 plus or something, which is quite good now. Is what when at City. I think it was 2019.
But did he start on the left or down the centre?
Declan.
Has to be down the centre.
Has
to be.
I don't know.
Finishing wise, he has to be in the centre.
I'd say left because he can't finish his dinner. But
you can be.
But compared to Havertz,
no, you don't want it. No, hang about. You can be sarcastic if you want. Do you get what I'm saying?
I genuinely think that
it's the way the transfer window works. Is most clubs are 3 or 4 top. Right. There's 3 positions. Right. Well, then these are the 4 people we're looking at. Are you telling me Arsenal can't get any one of the 4 that they want?
No.
It's absolutely
I guarantee.
No, that's what I mean.
We had a short list and we got 2 of them.
Calafiori
Calafiori was on it, and Marino was on it, and we got them. And I don't understand why Calafiori took fucking so long, which is a centre back we didn't really need. We had Marino, who's a left-side midfielder that we do need, but I don't think he is the man to take us forward. We got Sterling.
I just don't think I don't think he wants a striker. Do you know why? Because I don't think he's waiting out for like a Haaland.
No,
and he's not going to find one.
I'm not.
Haaland's a freak of nature.
I'm not going to say anything about Gyökeres just yet. So I want to go and have a look at what his contract is. But I don't know if it's a fact of because they were wanting the release clause paid.
Yeah, well, that's their right, isn't it?
No, but they were wanting that, so I'm wanting to see how long he's got left his contract. If it's a year, I reckon he'd just be like, we'll just wait a year then. Like Madrid did with Mbappe. We'll just wait.
So in the short form is that Arteta is nowhere near going to get intimidated from Arne Slot's Fernand position. I didn't say that. You said yeah.
No, you're on about does he get sacked?
I said does it increase his chance of getting sacked?
It doesn't increase, but
if Arne Slot wins the Premier League, does it?
It increases questions.
If Arne Slot wins the Prem, does it change?
Yeah, has to.
I don't know if I'm making more of this than I think, but what I mean is a manager that's has managed. I think this is his 5th season. He's won 1 FA Cup after being in there 4 months. Spent hundreds of millions of pounds. He's been in the league for 280 odd days. The one season he was winning the title race. Last year he was apparently closer. I didn't think he was, but we'll move away from that. And then a manager comes in from the Eredivisie signs no one, goes on a title charge, and if he wins it, does that not show Arteta that he's going about it the wrong way?
Don't get me wrong. We're only 3 games in, so I don't think.
I'm not. It's a long shot, hypothetical.
But if we're going hypothetically, if Slot came in his first season and won the league, then you have to ask questions. I would say.
Why has Arteta not won it?
Well, that would be my 2 years on the trot. You've
and every signal right now is if Arne Slot got first or second, City look better than they did last year anyway. Right now, and then they've got everyone back yet.
They're scary at the moment, like genuinely.
But you're happy with just finishing second?
Didn't say that.
No, he wants to win it,
but he won't get sacked.
Also, I don't understand how you just went. You don't know if we were better last season. We got the same tie points as City did the year before.
You played better football the year before.
No, but it doesn't matter though.
Let's say this is the difference.
2 seconds.
That goes in my thinking.
Who was it? Well, there's not you that said it. When Liverpool won the league, they didn't play that good.
They weren't the better team, no.
But they still won the league though.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you played good football, decent football, bad football. If you win the league, you win the league.
That's the problem.
But you've played both and won nothing.
You said that about Liverpool.
No. What I said was,
if we get one title under our way, if we get one Premier League win under.
What I said was, I didn't think
Arteta, it'll unlock this unloaded stress of Arteta.
That's a load of absolute hooey. What I said was the season that they were in charge for 280 days, they were a better team than last year.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
It's what I said.
Performance-wise.
So team.
Performance-wise.
But the problem is, though, for me, right, you've played good football, you've played shit football, you've won nothing in both.
Yeah, but we got better last season.
And their argument is to buy another centre back and play left back.
We got points last season. How can you argue that?
It's not all about points. It actively like if you win the
leagues.
You just said earlier today that City are a bore to watch.
They are.
I'd say that there's other teams I would definitely watch.
And when Gary Neville came out last year and went, "This is the best City team I've said," you said it was a load of shite because your Centurions team was better.
I'd say so, yeah.
The Centurions team wasn't better because it got 102 points. The Centurions team was better because it was actually scintillating football.
Yeah, that's...
Well, exactly.
But my issue is...
All right, so now we're just comparing everything then.
No.
I'm sorry.
What do you mean comparing everything?
You can't say that we didn't improve last season.
I didn't think you did.
We got more. It doesn't matter.
No. 3 centre-backs on and 2 midfielders.
You could win...
89 points means fuck all nowadays.
No, but if you won the league with 80 points and played good football, I'd be happy with that. It's not all about the points because you played shit football, got more points, and you still didn't win anything.
Yeah, because I guess the way of going then... Well, Ten Hag's class then because he gets good league positions.
Ten Hag?
Yeah. By last year, he gets good league positions. And he's won more silverware than Arteta. So he's good then.
He doesn't get better.
Then we're not being consistent then.
But he doesn't get better.
He's won a League Cup then an FA Cup.
Okay, what position has he finished in the league consistently?
He's played top 4
consistently.
Well, he's only been 2 seasons, mate. He finished top 4 in his first year.
We have finished second consecutive years.
Yeah. But which point?
But you're on about Ten Hag gets better positions.
No, what I said. I didn't say that about. No, I didn't say better than Arsenal. I said Ten Hag's got to be good then because he gets good league positions.
No, it's
the best ever.
Because that's what we're going for. Then we don't care how we play; it's just positions.
No, I think City play awful football, but it wins in the league.
It works.
This year, have they looked a bit less?
Yeah, that big robot up front that just scores every fucking game. Yeah, okay. Well, as I said, I think he puts him under pressure. The only reason why, as I said, I laid it out. I don't know how someone could join the league, not sign anyone, and get second, and that doesn't put pressure on us. 5 years, won an FA Cup, 4 months at this level. We'll go into fuck up of the week. Go on.
So mine is actually going to be a whole team. It's Everton.
Oh, right,
because
ha. Okay.
Being 2-0 up and then bottling 3 goals on the trot. You utter mugs. I'm loving it at the moment, to be honest. So they're my bottle of the week.
Oh, go me.
Yeah.
Declan Rice.
No, okay. What, for the fact that he didn't get an Oscar for the rolling around, or the fact that he got sent off?
No, for he got sent off.
No.
You're meant to be one of the most experienced players on the pitch. 100 million rated player, and you've been sent off for something fucking stupid.
In case you were wondering what pure depression was like, that's where
I was actually going to say Everton, but I am still going to say Everton because I didn't think anyone else would bring up Declan Rice.
No, we have to normally change. You pick another one.
Well, Everton was my first one. I was going to say.
Go for your
I was going to say Declan, but you already brought that up.
Third.
That Kai Havertz shot, surely.
Nah. Third's got to be Sobber tonight. That is a total fuck up of the week. Like, I don't know how you manage that. He's honestly, if you ain't gone to see it, just go watch the highlight.
Fucking Havertz is fucking spinny thing, and he's managed to he's tried to scoop spin and managed to kick it onto his own fucking heel and out.
But yeah, the Soboslai one was is.
So out of the two, it's Rice or Everton. I think.
Everton.
I want to go Everton. I
will say, I think Everton edges it for the fact
Everton
that
at home, I think 10 minutes left of the game. It was less than 10 minutes, wasn't it?
86.
Yeah, less than 10 minutes of the game left, then you conceded 3 goals.
By the way, anybody that bet Everton to win, you must be fucking stupid. You must be
But
fucking
if you're on the opposite side of that, and you back Bournemouth, you're having a right fucking laugh.
That was actually very reminiscent of, and I was bringing it up as a West Ham fan, is we beat them 3-2 in the 15-16 year. I was actually there. It was class. And it's one of those games. Maybe it's just Goodison Park, mate. That's what it is. No. They're getting relegated. It's right. They'll be the biggest stadium in the... That also contributes to the biggest fuck up of the week. Yeah. It's the fact that they'll have the biggest championship stadium.
They're on minus 8 goal difference. minus 8 already. Oh, the fuck.
Oh.
They must have been coasting at 86 minutes. God, finally, we're going to be off the bottom.
That is when I'm
goal difference are going to be better.
That's when I'm triple captain in Haaland when they play.
Oh yeah. For fantasy football,
I can feel it.
Yeah. He might as well just stand at the halfway line and just start pinging shots,
mate. I can feel it, mate.
Like, you know what I mean?
Pickford's falling off a bubble. The wheels are coming off. Sean Dyche just doesn't look arsed. He just doesn't look like he wants to be there anymore.
He's favourite to be sacked first, and I'm not surprised.
Oh, by the way, sorry, fuck up of the week, but please bring in David Moyes.
Oh no!
I want to be able to critique. I want to be able to critique that boy week in, week out. I called Everton last year when we made a video about that. Yeah, I called Everton.
You called Everton?
Yeah, I called David Moyes going to Everton next.
Who is that now? If Sean Dyche does get sacked, who is that?
Moyes.
No, without him.
Moyes.
No, but that's what I'm asking.
Allardyce.
Who else is there?
Moyes. I don't want to see him.
You're answering my point.
I only want to see him.
There's no one else.
Oh yeah, no, big
It has to be him.
Moyes isn't an answer.
No, but it has to be him. There's no one else.
I wouldn't.
And if you bring Sam in, you are getting
big Sam.
Like, you're not getting relegated with Moyes.
I think there's less chance of getting
Alan
relegated.
Pardew,
God.
Yeah, like you're dragging. The problem is,
right? Are you just dragging in fucking ghouls back?
No, but I'm like, Everton at the moment look awful. They've managed to bottle a 2-0 lead.
The problem with the problem with sacking Dyche is there's usually an attraction to go to a club right now, right?
You don't want to go.
You are on the precipice of moving into your new stadium in the Championship. That is not a thing to move into. Joe would take it. Frank Lampard or Steven Gerrard.
God.
It'll be them two or Moyes. Please get Moyes in. Yeah, he has, yeah.
Oh, they get him back. He was straight.
Well, you say that. Chelsea got him back for a second time.
He saved him. He saved him one season, then looked to put him back in the second one. But get Moyes in.
He's done the same thing.
Get Moyes in, man. I want to see it. I want to be able to come on this pod every single week and critique that pod. I'll watch all their games. I'll be the biggest Everton fan going.
Do you know what? Honestly, I've had enough about talking about the boy. If he drops off the face of the planet,
but the elation you'll have when it isn't your team.
Don't get me wrong, right? I would be over the moon if we slapped his team 5-0.
Do you know what would do me is if he gets put in place, we play him and J-Lo wipes the floor with him.
Oh,
we haven't mentioned one person I'd love to see back in the Prem.
Oh,
Bielsa.
No,
Bielsa wouldn't take it.
Get Bielsa back.
He's national manager now, anyway, isn't he?
Get him and his fucking icebox back.
No, just
get him back.
No.
Fuck it. He was entertainment. Everybody.
Moyes, I'm calling it. You've heard me, David. Get out of here, son.
Yeah.
I take the Scotland job. Fuck that. Take care of him.
Yeah.
They won't be at Everton long.
Well, yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, they get relegated. Actually, do you know what? Knowing him, they would probably give him like 4 or 5 years again.
I'm not convinced.
No, I honestly, I think
John's got written all over it.
A lifetime contract.
John's got written all over it. start of October, Dyche loses another game after losing after the international break a couple of games, and Moyes gets signed like he did at West Ham till the end of the season.
Oh, God.
And do you know what happens then? They'll finish top 6. Because he seems to get a absolute... No, he did it with us.
Sorry?
Honestly, he's mad, mate. If for some reason, when he gets stability, he's shit. But when he comes in to do a job, gets air dropped in, he's half decent. But not good football. They're all snatch and grabs.
Yeah.
It's our first half of the year last year. But honestly, if somehow they finish above us, which won't happen.
I'll eat my hat.
I put my... Yeah, you're out. Go on. You've heard this.
I'll eat my hat. But
I want to see Moyes. I want to see a weekly commentary of Moyes. You know why? Because I'm done as well with all the pundits turning around and going, "Oh, I don't really see much difference between what West Ham were doing and what West Ham were doing now."
No.
Oh, well, piss off then. Stop watching this then.
Nah.
You don't watch this anyway.
Nah. Nah, it's an absolute joke. Like, it's
Anything else, no Arteta rant?
I'm just fucked off with the transfer window.
Oh, God. Right, well, we'll leave it there, lads. Thank you very much for watching. Arsenal aren't going to win the league anymore, apparently.
Didn't say that.
It's changing on a weekly basis. And if Arne Slot wins it, it doesn't matter.
Don't say such things.
But thank you very much for watching, and please sub. It makes Gav happy.
Sweet.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.